All-Star Weekend has come and All-Star Weekend has gone. It did not end how we really expected it to be totally honest with you guys. Like, if you missed that last episode, just go back and watch it, bro. The All-Star Weekend was lit, but things did not go exactly how we planned it at all, bro. But it's finally time for us to make our playoff push. When we started the season, we were losing games left and right. Our team was kind of adjusting to having a new roster. You know, we had to basically gut our roster from last season to bring in Paul George, and then we had a bunch of role players that wasn't really fitting with the squad. Things was not going, they were not going good for us at all. We made some monster trades, acquiring players like Miles Turner, Malcolm Brogdon, then getting some good role players like Willie Hernan-Gomez. We got him back. Landry Shamet. We basically boosted our team, and now we are in position to make a good run in the NBA postseason. The question is, how far are we going to go? We're not going to know anytime soon because, like I said, we're only past the All-Star break, but now we gotta start planning for the future. But before we do that, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. Let's start planning. So before we got to the All-Star break, we won 5 games in a row, 34-20 for the NBA season so far. We're top 4 in the Eastern Conference. That's pretty good. Drew Samuels wants to talk to me, but I'm not going to speak to him because he probably wants us to keep the winning streak going. And if you guys watched my Hornets episodes, bro, you would know that whenever the team governor wants to speak to you when you're on a winning streak, he's going to tell you to continue the winning streak, and then guess what happens? You're going to lose the very next game. So I'm not going to speak to him at all. I mean, according to our schedule, we are facing off against some pretty good teams from the Eastern Conference, some of the top teams in the East. But for our schedule for the rest of the season, these first 3-4 weeks look kind of difficult, but going forward, like, the rest of our schedule looks pretty easy. So we should be able to win a lot of games towards the end of the season. But for right now, like I said, our plan going forward, face off against the best teams in the Eastern Conference, get a game plan for when we face off against them, or when we might face off against them in the postseason. See how that goes. And here's our final roster: Paul George, my son D'Angelo Russell, Malcolm Brogdon, Miles Turner, Willie Hernan-Gomez, my son MKG, Landry Shamet, Yogi Ferrell, Maurice Harkless, Jordan Bell, Chris Boucher, Devontae Graham, who's in the G League, Andrew Harrison, Angel Delgado, who's in the G League, and my son Thibault, who is out for the rest of the season, dislocated right patella. He is gone. So this is our final roster as we get ready to make our playoff push. Like I said, I feel like we have the tools to compete. We have the offense, definitely, with Paul George and D'Lo. Miles Turner could also be an offensive threat. So we got a lot of good pieces, and I think we're ready. And oh yeah, I never showed you guys this, but here's our salary cap in case you guys want to see. We have a lot of players locked down for more than one season, but some of our role players, well, a good amount of our role players aren't locked down to multiple year deals. So we're going to have to bring back players like Chris Boucher, Jordan Bell. We'll have to bring those players back if we do make it pretty far in this year's postseason. Got to bring back the squad, bro. You can't get a squad to go far in the playoffs and then get rid of the team. It's not really gonna work. So now let's simulate our only 2 games for the week. We won 6 games in a row, defeating the Detroit Pistons. Come on, let's make it 7 in a row. And of course, we could not do that, losing to the Philadelphia 76ers. And yo, I feel like we've been losing to the Sixers all season. And looking at the team rivals map, I was kind of right about that. This season, we faced off against the Philadelphia 76ers 4 times, and we beat them once. And we lost to them 3 times. That is not good at all. So if we meet them in the postseason, obviously we're going to have a little bit of an issue against Philly. But in all honesty, if I'm playing, I don't feel like Philly is that much of a problem. The problem is getting past the Milwaukee Bucks, because look at this record, bro. This season, we faced off against them 3 times so far, and we are 0-3 against them. They destroyed us all 3 times that we played them. That is not good at all. So I feel like in this episode, I gotta get a dub against the Bucks, bro. I have to prove to myself and to this team that they could actually beat the Milwaukee Bucks. So up next, we are definitely going to be facing off against Milwaukee. Look at the conference standings so far. Top 4 in the Eastern Conference. Like I said, the Bucks won 3 games in a row. They're the second best team in the East. We have to be able to beat them, bro. we have to be able to do so, because we already beat the Sixers this season. We beat the Brooklyn Nets, and the only team in the top 5 that we did not beat are the Milwaukee. Yo, we have to beat them this game. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Milwaukee as we get ready to face off against the 43-14 Milwaukee Bucks. The starting 5, same as always: D'Lo, Malcolm Brogdon, Paul George, MKG, Miles Turner. The Bucks team don't really look good at all, to be totally honest with you guys, but we're gonna have to figure out how to stop the Greek Freak. Hopefully Paul George could do that. So I'll see you guys after the game as always. Hornets, Bucks, let's go Charlotte. I can't believe that we actually didn't beat this team for the season so far. They win the tip, of course, and their home court advantage is an A+. This should be a very tough game. Oh, look at this. Bledsoe, get that weak stuff out of here. You thought you was going to get an easy layup? Here comes Brogdon driving all the way to the rim. Let me see what you got, Giannis. Giannis matched up against Paul George. Excellent defense, forcing him into the miss, but he got his own rebound. And two-handed putback. Like, bro, what? Come on. Get out of here with that BS. But let's see what we got in this possession. He has D'Lo. Pick and roll time. No, that's too much space. I got a perfect release. Give me that. Let's see what you got. Giannis driving all the way to the basket. I tried to bring that help. He still got a perfect release. He has 10 points. He is 5 and 7 from the field so far. He has all 10 points for the Milwaukee Bucks. So I think we know our game plan. And our game plan should be to just focus on Giannis as Miles Turner gets in. Sean Livingston to the basket. I don't know if that was blocked. It looked like it was blocked because Miles Turner now has a takeover. He's been beasting so far in this first quarter. That's what I want to see. Let's see what I got. Somebody should be open. They're double teaming him. Like, bro, relax. All right, I'm throwing it down low to my son Miles. He's been beasting so far to start this game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is on the bench. And look at that. The Bucks made a huge mistake putting Giannis on the bench. He was the only one for his team scoring. Excellent defense. Time to end this first quarter with a bang. Here's D'Lo just taking it all the way to the rim. It's too easy. Look at this 9-point lead. Oh, I see Baines, but it's too late. I'll let him have that. But my second unit really needs to destroy their second unit because the second unit for the Bucks is not really that good. We should have no problem destroying them. Kicking it out to Shaman. I'm going to just move the basketball right now. Time to break into that beautiful pick and roll. Driving. Willie Hernangomez is wide open. I got to take that shot. Perfect release. That's a 3. Here's Payton. Pull-up jump shot on the fast break. You should never did that. You should just took the ball out and just ran a play or something. But let's see what we got. Let's keep our offense rolling. And here comes if you're happy and you know it chance. Like, bro, that made no sense. Trying to drop a Yogi Ferrell, kicking it out. Oh, that's too much space for Hernangomez. Another 3. Yo, we are... See what you got, Beasley. He throws up the floater. That should have been blocked, but they get the rebound and the putback, of course. But we've been destroying the Milwaukee Bucks so far. I think I figured out their game plan, which is just Giannis. Literally, look at him. He has a takeover going right now, but nice pass inside. I should bring in my starters now. I haven't brought them in all second quarter. Bro, look at that BS. Look at that. The ball should have got snatched out of the air. There's no way he just made an alley-oop in traffic like that, bro. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's keep our offense rolling. Running that beautiful pick and roll. Who's this wide open? Harkless for 3. Wow. Giannis inside. Just let him get that. Don't foul. Okay, I didn't foul him. I thought I fouled him. I was about to go off. I will take the goaltending, but Giannis is literally the only one putting his team on his back. Like, the rest of the team isn't doing anything at all. That's what I like to see. So I could literally let him beast on us like all game. As long as the rest of the team not doing anything, that's fine. But I'm going to Miles Turner again, down low against Aaron Baines. Come on, you should easily be able to source him up. Look at that. Look at that spin move and finish. Beasley driving. Get that weak stuff out here. Miles Turner got another takeover off a block. And there's no way John Henson should have made that. Definitely, he should have never made that. Let's see what we got in this possession. We have been scoring efficiently on like every single possession, bro. Miles Turner got it going. He got the takeover. I want to get it back to him, but Paul George was wide open for a split second. I'm going to just post up Turner again. Look at this. Let's see what he got. He's facing off against Aaron Baines. Spinning, throws it up again. Livingston. Let's see what he could do. Miles Turner should block that. Block that. He didn't block it, but he forced him into the miss and got the rebound. I'll take it. Let's see what we got. Getting the ball up ahead. Getting it to the corner. Shamet, I got another perfect release. Is that an and one for me? Oh, no, we fouled him. Hey, I still got the 3 points. Trying to run down the clock. Shot clock winding down. Getting it to Mo Harkless. He drives. Nice pass to Miles Turner. And he got fouled. That was definitely a foul, bro. He pushed me. Oh, look at that. We get the steal. We get the ball right back. Miles Turner was already ahead of the field. He throws down the jam. Getting his redemption. Can they score? Look at me. I'm not playing no defense. I let him get that. My son Tristan Thompson. He would actually be a dope center to have coming off the bench. He could literally grab rebounds. All we need is a rebounder coming off the bench. That'd be pretty good. But let's see. Miles Turner wide open. Perfect release on the 3. Second free throw for Giannis. Cannot get it to go. Yo, we are really destroying the Bucks right now. Let's keep it up. I love what I'm seeing. Shamet all the way to the basket. That's too easy. Oh, look. They got somebody wide open. O'Neal. Perfect release on the 3. But whatever you could do, I could do better. I got to come back and launch a 3-pointer of my own in some way, shape, or form. I should go with the D-Lo step back 3, right? Should I try that? Nah, I'm going to drive. Oh, I see somebody wide open. Look at the ball movement. Brogdon, perfect release on the 3. This is too easy right now. Shot clock winding down. They better launch something. O'Neal. Yeah, they have to launch a contested 3. They're not making that. Let's push that tempo. I'm going to get the ball up ahead to Paul George. This is an easy dunk. Easy. Driving. Cannot get that shot to go. This game is over, but I'm having too much fun right now. I'm literally having too much fun. I got to launch one more 3-pointer. Look at... Oh, man. I thought Shaman would have been open. Trying to drive. Oh, Yogi Farrell is open for... Oh, man. I was going to launch that. Oh, this is too much space. Shaman, perfect release again. I got to get one more 3 up before this game ends. Shaman faded for 3. At least he hit the rim. Couldn't get the shot to go. I really wanted that shot to go, but hey, I will take the W. Look at that lead, though. Not even a lead. Look at that victory margin. We destroyed the Bucks. I gotta say, I'm really disappointed in how Milwaukee played. The only player I had to worry about this game was Giannis. He did his thing. I think most of the points that he got was in the first half. Literally in that first quarter, he had 10 points in the first quarter, and then they took him out the game, and then it all went downhill from there. But our team played amazing. This is the best offensive performance I've seen from our squad since for this season, actually, I should say. For this season, this is our best offensive night. Everybody was doing their thing. Miles Turner, leading scorer of the game. He has a double-double, and I didn't even normalize play to simulation stats. That is crazy. 4 block shots. The dude is just a beast down low, and I think we figured out our game plan when it comes to the Milwaukee Bucks. We can literally use Miles Turner to destroy their bigs because their bigs are trash, and literally just let Giannis do all the scoring for them because the rest of the team didn't do anything at all. Talk about balling out. We dismantled the Milwaukee Bucks, and I think we have a game plan when it comes to that team. Let Giannis Antetokounmpo do all the work because he was literally the only player scoring for that squad. Double team him when we can, and bro, exploit that big man down low. All we have to do is draw Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint and then throw it down low to someone like Miles Turner. Bro, they could not stop him this game at all. He could shoot the 3-pointer. He could destroy. Yo, he was destroying their bigs down low. I'm so proud of my team, bro. So in the next episode, we are definitely going to speed up the simulation towards the off season. But I don't know who I'm going to face off against in the next EP. These next 3 weeks, we're facing off against some pretty decent teams. The Utah Jazz, the Houston Rockets, but those are Western Conference teams. Not focusing on the Western Conference. I want to face off against good Eastern Conference teams. I might face off against the Celtics. I have to see how their roster's looking. I don't know. Maybe the Toronto Raptors. We'll see in that next EP. But for right now, we got to end the episode on a good note with a big fat W against Milwaukee. So make sure and tune into the next EP because we are definitely going to continue this playoff push, continue facing off against better teams in the Eastern Conference, getting our game plan together. We got our game plan against the Milwaukee Bucks down pack. Let's see who's next. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it all the way to the end of this episode, please leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because if you made it to the end of this EP, you couldn't do those 3 things. As I always say, that's some real shady business. But for everyone that does that for me on a regular basis, guess what? You are loved. You're appreciated. Best of all, you're the real MVP. So please make sure and click on the playlist on the screen. Check out some of my other content. My content is lit. My content is fire. I'll see you guys in the next episode as we continue our playoff push. This is the Prince of YouTube, signing out.